Well, I reckon let's just get into it then, huh? Okay. Okay. Whoever this reading is for, I trust that it is coming to you in divine timing. I trust that this only reaches the people that it is supposed to reach. And I am coming at this with the purest intentions. Not everything is going to resonate. If it doesn't resonate, it might not be for you. And if some of it resonates, keep what does and discard the rest. Okay. I will just want to do a collective reading. See what's in the air today, okay? Ooh, I'm doing it wrong way. Ooh, okay, alright. You're sassy today. I get it, okay. Oh my, wow, you really don't want to cooperate, do you? Goodness. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's just see what comes out. Alright, that's way too many. There's one. We get the sun. Alrighty. That's what's up. Okay. What I get from the sun is bright, healing energy, being the light. There's a kid riding a horse, and then a bunch of flowers in the back with the sun there in the background. It feels like it's the kid's holding a flag too, so it kind of feels victorious. And the sun is just beaming down on them. Let's see what that means. I'm just curious if I'm describing it correctly. Material happiness, fortune, marriage, fortunate marriage, contentment. Material happiness, fortunate marriage, and contentment. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. I wanted to look up what it meant, but of course it's not going to work whenever I'm using my video on my phone. Alright, well there's that. So, it felt bright and fortunate. So it's saying fortunate marriage. Okay. Material, fortunate marriage, contentment. So things are going pretty well then. I mean, no troubles on the horizons, okay? Fortunate marriage, contentment. Material happiness, fortunate marriage, contentment. Okay, so things are looking up then. It does feel shiny and warm. And that we're happy with where we're at right now. Alright, what else? Alright. The Fool. Ooh. I think this might be the first one. Yep. Folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, betrayment. You know what this feels like? Is like not trusting your intuition and being like so committed to an idea is what that feels like. frenzy, betrayment, delirium, intoxication, folly, mania, extravagance. So yeah, just like being totally blind to what else there is and living in a false reality. That's what that feels like. All right, so we're content, but then ooh, okay. So we're content here with the sun, but then we're content for the wrong reasons because we're focusing our energy on the wrong things. Okay, I got two I wanted to flip over. I got the Three of Swords, and then I got the Eight of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords. The three is a sign of heartbreak or grief. It's important to remember that this is temporary and a normal part of life. Alright, so I should have tried to interpret that first. Alright, so what I am getting from the Three of Swords is some obviously heartache. Heartbreak or grief. Alright, the Suit of Swords is a tragic tale starting with the exploitation of intellect for good and ending up with abject failure and disaster when used for sinisterly. Okay. So heartbreak or grief, remember it's important that this is temporary and a normal part of life. And then I got also the Eight of Swords. The Eight symbolizes feelings trapped and restricted, perhaps by one's own convictions. Self-imposed barriers can be shed with an open mind. Okay. Alright, so this is what this feels like then. We've been content in the world that we've created, right? But we've kind of been blind to what we've been creating. And how we could be living versus how we are living. Number three, okay, the Three of Swords is a sign of heartache and grief. Remember, this is only temporary. But here's the thing is I feel like the Three of Swords right now is kind of shedding the layers. We've been content. We have been blindly content. Now it's kind of we're facing the real truth, and it's creating heartache just because, you know, things might not have turned out the way that we have expected them to. Okay, number 8 of Swords. This feels like just, yeah, being trapped by one's own doing. Trapped and restricted perhaps by one's own convictions. Self-imposed barriers can be shed with an open mind. So that's beautiful. It feels like we're moving into, like, we've got this one representing the heartache and grief, but we've been doing it to ourselves, and we've been restricting ourselves because we've been so content but blind about it. Now we're facing truth. It's not what we wanted to see. It hurts a lot, but you know, out of the wounds that we have created for ourselves, it's our own convictions, which means that we can also get ourselves out of it on our own as well. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. All right, let's get something else out here. That's cool. All right, so I would just want to say, like, what is to be expected from all of this? We have kind of been blind. We've been contently blind, and now we're ready to face the truth. Okay, now we're ready to unravel ourselves from the mess that we've put ourselves in. What's next? What's to come from this? Tell me what's next. Here we go. There's a couple. Okay. Okay, I got 3 on that one. Let's go. All right. I got the 7 of Wands, I got the Ace of Pentacles reversed and then Temperance reversed. So let's see what's up with that. Okay, all right. Temperance we'll start with. All right, but this is what is to be expected. So let's see, reversed. Things connected with churches, religion, sex, SECTS, the priesthood, also unfortunate combinations, disunions, competing interests. All right. It seems like we're getting more in touch with ourselves through Temperance. Looks right here like filling our own cup. He's pouring water from one cup into another. So disunion, we're leaving what once was behind and we're leaning more into what I feel God, and we're leaning more into ourselves. Yeah. Temperance, I'm getting fruitfulness from the shedding of one's layers. That's how I'm feeling it, by expanding and being willing to learn more, because it says here things connected with churches, religions, but also disunion and competing interests. So we're like challenging ourselves to expand. And that seems to be working out for us. The Ace of Pentacles. This is okay. What am I getting from this? I know Pentacles symbolizes money, so the Ace of Pentacles kind of feels like new beginnings, or seeing the fruits of one's labor. Let's see what it actually means. Ace of Pentacles. This is what it looks like here. It's just a hand holding a pentacle or a coin, whatever you would like. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, all right. The Ace is indicative of a new venture that manifests in increased wealth or health. It is the beginning of attaining goals. All right, so after this one here, expanding ourselves, it's actually, we're also beginning to attract new goals, or the beginning of attaining new goals, and it is indicative of a new venture that manifests in increased wealth or health. So Temperance. Temperance leading more into the holy side of us. Oh my gosh, okay, so the way that they have the light around this person's head makes it kind of look like an eyeball to me. Okay, so it looks like we're leaning into new possibilities here with the Temperance card, and then the Ace of Pentacles showing a beginning of a new journey. We're on, okay, Seven of Wands. He looks like he's working really hard. And what does wand symbolize? There's swords, wands, Ace of Pentacles, and swords, wands, pentacles. Fuck, dude. Swords, wands, pentacles, cups. Okay. So cups represents fruitfulness. With our with the element of water. So cup is representing emotions, holding water, which I can see as tears, feelings, emotions. So okay, cups is representative of emotions. Wand is representative of air, I believe. Just the element of fire. representing passion, energy, willpower, and strength. Okay, it describes personality traits and how they affect plans and goals. Stepping through the cards in suitable answers. Asking you to follow a personal journey. Okay, so it looks alright then, if that's the case. Fire, passion, energy, and it's akin to following a personal journey. Alright, so this is, I feel like, in addition to fire, it's just kind of our humanness, our human natures, and what drives us is what that feels like. And allowing what drives us to take us through the journey. Okay, so this is 7 of Wands. This is giving me the energy of working really hard and what you're passionate about, and then maybe to give yourself a break, to stop working so hard and let things happen. Oh, okay, the 7 of Wands with public success of the 6, which signifies success and the public recognition of it. It urges being open to receiving praise. So with the success of being open to receiving praise, oh no. Okay, so the success and the public recognition of it. Okay, with the public success of the 6. All right. Competition is inevitable. The card represents the struggle to maintain position. All right, so yeah, absolutely. I feel like that totally goes along with what I was saying. Working really hard and maybe needing to give yourself a bit of a break because it's hard to try to be controlling all of that. It's difficult trying to maintain that position when, and maybe we just need to let things flow a little bit. Yeah, so public success, competition is inevitable. So he's just working really hard to maintain position in what he's going through. All right, so, all right, the sun is giving me a vibe of nourishment, of warmth and contentment. The Fool, though, I feel like we have been falsely celebrating in the sun. Okay, so this is okay. Maybe this is indicative of love for us. It could just be connections in general, not necessarily a partner, but I'm getting a vibe. I'm getting the feeling of this is how this is just giving me connection vibes, relationship, platonic or not, with the people that you hold close to you, or maybe just life in general. You know, we've been content, blindly content. Here, 3 of Swords. We've gotten our heart broken, and it's time, you know, obviously acknowledge the heartbreak, but don't sit in it forever. This one, we've been 8 of Swords. We've been making holding our own selves back, in a sense. Like, we have the opportunity to break free from it. We've done this to ourselves. Temperance. Yeah, all of this is lining up. Temperance was, yeah, like, okay, leaning more into the God, the God and what inside of you, leaning into more of what fuels you, leaning more into spirituality perhaps, and yeah, and this also gives me a level of balance that we're finding here. We're leaning into our godliness, but it's also important to find balance there with the 2 cups there flowing. All right. Ace of Pentacles, indicative of new journeys. So honestly, I think that this is a strength that we've been able to get to this point. Now it's Ace of Pentacles. It's new journeys, new pathways are here, new opportunities completely. And then Seven of Wands, struggle to maintain a position. So you know, it's possible that we're struggling to find the balance between the two, to find the balance between what we've been stuck in here and the newness of everything here, and we're struggling to find the balance between them. Okay, so where do we go from here then? What's up? What's next? We're struggling to find the balance, but obviously everything works out in our favor. Let's see what is to be said about the future. Apparently a lot. All right, it flipped them all up. Let's go for it. All right. Okay. I went ahead and it gave me the Six of Wands. It gave me the Queen of Swords in reverse. It gave me the Nine of Wands, and then also the Nine of Pentacles. So let's just go ahead. I'm still learning these cards a little bit, obviously. So as I go through, I like to first give my interpretation of what I think that it means, and then go back and you know, confirm it or whatever needs to be done, adjust however I need to. All right, so the first one that I have is the Six of Wands. All right, it's a man with a wand in his hand, a wreath on the top, and he's riding on a horse. All right, so this, if wand is representative of our passions, I believe, our I need to freaking check. Element of fire, our energy. Okay, so what we're doing with ourselves, our drive. All right, so then Six is then giving me that this person is determined, and they are riding in confidently, and they're ready for whatever is about to come up. So let's see what's up with that. Six of Wands. Okay, signifies that success and the public recognition of it. It urges to be open to receiving praise. All right, so I got that this person was coming into something new, and is confident and successful. So here we go with signifies success and the public recognition of it. It urges being open to receiving praise. Okay, so that's great. The person here on the horse does seem confident enough to be open to receiving that praise. So it's like there's success and public recognition of it. So here we're struggling to maintain balance, but right here is success and urges to be open to receiving praise. So I could say that means being open to feeling more confident, because you know, if you're in a level of unworthiness, then you won't be able to accept it. But if you're this confident person writing in, then of course, you know, you receive the recognition, and you know that you're aware of it. You're aware of it, at least. All right, I've been on that one for a minute. Queen of Swords reversed. All right, so she looks a little bit angry. Looks like, yeah, she looks, like she's kind of cutthroat, is what I'm getting from this. Very powerful and, like, kind when she needs to be, but, like, will stab you in the back, no questions asked. It's reversed. Let's see what's up. Okay, reversed doesn't give me a reversed. All right, the Queen represents making impartial judgment using intellect more than emotion. She's fairly okay, so she is cutthroat as hell. All right, she's emotionally understanding, but fair with reason. Okay, so she is cutthroat. She's making logical decisions, but it's not an emotional attachment. She is not concerned about how you feel. She's concerned about getting what she wants, is what it seems like. Making impartial judgments using intellect more than emotion. She's emotionally understanding but fair with reason. So like she'll hear you out and everything, but like what you deserve is what you deserve. That's what you're gonna get. That's what I'm getting from this one. Okay, 9 of Wands. I get this man here. He kind of looks a little bit scared. So maybe it's something like being uncomfortable with what you're receiving, and then maybe it's a reminder to not cower to it but embrace it, perhaps. Let's see what it really means. Niner. This card is representation of strength and resiliency even through difficult times. It's a symbol of hope and encouragement. So yeah, he might be a little bit he might not be completely confident in himself, but he's still showing up. Representative of strength and resiliency even through difficult times. It's a symbol of hope and encouragement. So it kind of is like he's not fully confident, but he is there and he is showing up. And that's, you know, that it feels like confidence does come from going through this phase here. Is strength and resiliency, because even when it's been hard, you still keep going. And so it's like a symbol of hope and encouragement. So as a reminder that you know, you are on the right path, and it is scary at times, but you're showing up, and that's what's important. A representation of strength and resiliency. But this guy doesn't look okay. Well, he is still showing up, so even through difficult times. So he's gone through difficult times, but he's showing up, and that is hopeful. Okay, so it's been difficult to get to where you are right now, but even through all of the fears, you've still showed up, and you've still chosen what feels right to you. And that in itself is like, here is hope, because you're choosing what's right for you, even when it doesn't seem logical. Perhaps you're on your own path, and that is hopeful. And that's, you know, they're sending out encouragement even through the difficult times. They're sending encouragement. All right, so it hasn't always been great, but you're showing up, and they're sending you encouragement on the journey. Being confident, being willing to receive confident, and being willing to receive praise. This Queen of Swords is cutthroat. She's making logical decisions, putting people in their place when she has to. This one was through the scared parts, still showing up, and acts as a symbol of encouragement, or is like encouragement from your guides. And then the last one that I have gotten here is the 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles is representative of wealth. So 9 here. Oh, let's see first. Hold on. I got this recently. 9 of Pentacles. Fruits of one's labor on their own journey is what this feels like. It's a sign of independence and wealth, perhaps luxury, and encourages enjoying the fruits of one's labor. Okay, all right, honey. Confidence. Show up with confidence and receive the public recognition. Don't be scared anymore. Don't hide. We're getting public recognition now, and it's not something to strive away from. Walk in there with confidence. Queen of Swords, she makes the right decisions for herself. She's showing up for herself. She is making logical, non-emotional based decisions. and for her journey and what she thinks is right for her. Boy, oh boy, have been walking through all these scary things, but it's still showing up. Good for fucking you. And then now you're receiving, it's the fruits of one's labor. So that's public recognition, walking in with confidence, making the right decisions when you're there. It hasn't always been easy, but you're still showing up, and that's encouragement. And then here we are, receiving the fruits of one's labor. Okay, I feel like I still need a little bit more. I feel like I'm like almost done, but something else needs to come out. Okay, what else needs to come out? These will be the last cards that I pick up. I would like to get like maybe 2 or 3. So let's see. Or maybe just 1. Let's see what comes out. Alright. This has been pretty good, guys. It's all like whip, wop, flip, flop, confusing, but like we're doing it and we're showing up and we're now on the, you know, we've been taking the opportunity for new opportunities. We've been accepting new opportunities and showing up for ourselves, being willing to take off the chains that we've put on ourselves. Like, yeah, it's hard to accept and move on from something, but taking off the chains we've been putting on ourselves, finding balance, welcoming in new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles, maintaining balance. It's been a little bit difficult, but we're doing it. We're going in with confidence. Where we're headed, we're going in with confidence. We're making the right decisions. We're saying what needs to be said. It's been scary as hell. 9 of Wands, it's been scary as hell, but we're showing the fuck up. We are showing up. And that's a sign of encouragement from our guides here. And then the fruits of one's labor. Oh my gosh, so we're killing it, dude. We really are killing it. It's not been easy. It's not been fucking easy. This gives me a pretty big time frame. I'm getting a pretty large time frame from this, like 5 to 8 years is what is coming around. So this has been a huge cycle. It seems like it's coming to an end. So can we please get a little bit of a sense of what's next for us? We're entering new territory for ourselves. We're entering new territory. We're not afraid. We're gonna keep showing up. So let's see what's next, because we're getting a little bit more confident in ourselves, and we're ready for the next thing. So let's see what that's gonna be. This is exciting kind of for me to sit here and read for you, because I've never done that. Oh, hello, Magician falling up front on the top. Okay. All right, so the Magician is the alchemist, baby. You're a fucking alchemist. You're killing it. Oh my god, let's fucking go. Okay, and then the other thing that I get, I also got the 7 of Pentacles. So this guy has been working real hard. There's fruit there on the vine, but he looks a little bit, maybe face doesn't have much to do with it. He doesn't look super happy, but hold on here. There is plenty of fruit there on the vine. You know, it looks like a lot of success, and now it's time for us to reap the rewards of it. Okay. Oh, planting seeds for the future. It encourages looking at long-term investments. Okay, gorgeous. And I definitely could have seen that with this one here. It looks like he's burying, you know, the seed, but here is, okay, all right, long-term investment. So it's gonna take a while for this shit to grow, but we're investing here in the dirt where it's freaking important, so that as time goes on, we'll continue to get the fruits of our labor. We'll continue investing. We'll continue investing. All right, so we didn't just take what we had and say, oh, yay, that's great for me. That's enough. No, we're like, okay, I have this now, but if I plant a little bit more, then I'll have so much more in the future. So we're willing, baby, we're alchemizing this shit. Not only are we showing up for ourselves, we are ready to take the next step. We're fucking alchemists, baby. Let's go. And then we're planting seeds for the future too. We're not only, okay, we've been stuck. Okay, this is what I'm getting now. We've been stuck living in one type of reality. We've been stuck being blind, man. We've been, and we think that these are the right choices, but we've been awestruck, stuck in a life that we created for ourselves. And then we found out, babe, not everything is actually what we thought it was supposed to be. What? Ow, what? Okay, but it's okay, because, you know, we're being encouraged to keep going forward, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're releasing ourselves from the chains that we put ourselves in. Here we go. We're finding balance. We're finding balance, which is creating new opportunities. And then we're struggling to maintain position, and I think this is between both worlds. All right? So, next step, here we go. Six of Wands. We're struggling to maintain position here, but the very next one, we're okay. We've decided we're walking in with a newfound confidence. We're going to make the decisions that we have to make, and we're going to do it for our best interest. We're walking the path. It's difficult, it's scary, and it's hard, but we're still showing up. We are collecting the fruits of our labors. With every single thing that we go through and every single opportunity that we get to see ourselves grow, we're collecting the fruits of our labors, and that's creating more of the confidence, babe. It was difficult maintaining position here, but we knew what the right answer was, and that creates more confidence as we follow along what steps we're going to. We get more and more confident in ourselves, and we start making the right decisions. Like we're growing, and we're going to continue to grow. We're going to keep showing up whenever it's hard, and we're going to receive the fruits, baby. This is where we're at now. We're receiving our fruits now. It might not always look like it, might not always feel like it. It might be hard sometimes, but we're getting the fruit of our labor right now. Last two for the night. The Magician and planting seeds for the future. That's beautiful. Okay, we've realized, we've come so far. We've realized we actually have control over our lives, and instead of choosing the same paths here, being blindly and stuck in our own bull crap, no, we're choosing better for ourselves. We're planting seeds for the future. We're not just taking what we're given and being happy with it. No, we realize that we have the power to control this. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're taking control of our lives. We're not just letting it happen anymore. We're going with the flow, baby. We're going with the flow. And we're figuring it all out together. This is beautiful. It's such a great lineup. I feel like this is perfect. Okay, guys, keep going, because I'm telling you, man, it's hard, but it's worth it. It's so hard. Like, sometimes it really feels like it's not worth it. It really feels like it would just be easier to give up. Like, it would be so much easier to just go follow along what somebody else is doing, or a guaranteed safe ride, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what we're choosing for ourselves. We're choosing the harder pathways, because we know it's so important and it's so special to us. And by choosing yourself, you're always going to come out more successful. You're always going to come out more successful inwards, outwards. Whenever you choose yourself, you're choosing abundance. You're not choosing the limitations of the life that somebody else has set out for you. You're really choosing this life, babe, and that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. It's not always been easy. It's been really hard, but we're seeing it now. Like, we're seeing how the cycles work. we're seeing the challenges, and boy oh boy do they get more difficult as we go, but we're still showing up because it's important to us, and that's beautiful. And to be on this path, it's unlike any other. It's so special. It really is so special, and you know, it opens your world to a whole number of magic that we didn't know existed. And I'm so proud of you. It's been hard, and like, maybe we've struggled with people believing us, maybe we've struggled staying on path, maybe we've struggled moving forward, but we're still choosing to move forward. We're still choosing to show up, and that's all we can do. That's all we can do, and we're being divinely rewarded for it. So I'm so proud of you, man. So proud of you. This has been a beautiful reading. Oh, thank you so much for being here with me. Oh, I'm so happy. It's been great, and I'll see you again. I'll see you again, because this is fun for me too, and I am enjoying learning more about it, and I will continue to. This is something else that I want to continue to show up for. So thanks for being here with me today. I appreciate it, and I love you. I love you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.